A few days later, Mr. Kawaii goes out shopping.
Excuse me, can you show me any electric shavers?
Oh, yes, we have many models. Are you using an electric shaver now?
No, I use a safety razor.
It's a little difficult when you change from a safety razor to an electric one.
Oh, really?
Yes, you aren't going to get a good shave for a couple of weeks, but after a couple of weeks it gets better.
Yes, but I have a very light beard anyway.
Yes, that's true. Well, now, this model isn't very expensive, but it's very good and compact.
How much is it?
It's $29.95, and it comes with a 1-year guarantee, and it adapts automatically to any current.
I'm sorry?
It adjusts automatically. You can use the razor anywhere with the proper plug.
I see. What about the other models?
Well, we have these models too, but they're all more expensive, and they're basically the same.
Is there any difference in the way they shave?
Oh, no, not really. It's just that the shape is a little different, and there are a few extra features, but they aren't important.
Which model do you think is good?
Well, this one is very popular.
All right, give me that one, please.
Well, how are you going to be paying? Cash or charge?
Cash.
Well, that'll be $29.95 plus tax, $31.75 total.
Here you are, $32.
$0.25 is your change. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's later that week.
Do I open an account here?
See the manager, please, right over there.
I'd like to open
Just a moment, sir. All right, please sit down.
How do I open an account?
What kind of account?
A checking account.
Certainly. First, your name.
Here's my card.
Mr. Kawaii?
That's right.
I'm Rebecca Cavano, the manager.
Ms. Cavano. How do you do?
I see you're from Japan. We have quite a few Japanese businessmen with accounts here. You're working in the States now?
Yes, I'm going to be working here for a few years.
I see. And this is your office address. How about home address?
It's 848 Green Lawn.
Okay. Is this going to be a joint account?
A joint account? What's that?
It's when two people have the same account. Are you married?
Yes, I am, but my wife is still in Japan. She's joining me in a couple of months.
Well, then just a regular account for now. Please sign right here.
Is this right?
Well, that's fine. Now, Mr. Kawai, what about your first deposit? How much are you going to start with? We have a $200 minimum, you know.
So $500 is all right?
Certainly. Do you have cash or traveler's checks?
Cash. Here you are.
Thank you. Okay. We're going to give you some checks today, but additional ones take about a week. Now, what kind of checks would you like?
How about this?
Fine. Lucille,
Yes, Miss Cavano.
please prepare some checks for Mr. Kawai.
And I have some traveler checks to cash.
Take care of that too, Lucille. It's a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Kawai. Your additional checks are going to arrive in about a week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right this way, Mr. Kawai.
When he finishes his 2-month business seminar, he starts work at his company's New York office.
Hello?
Mr. Adams? This is Hiroshi Kawai of Mori Electronics. I'm looking at your message now. Would you like to see me this afternoon?
Yes. Do you have time today?
Well, I have a 2 o'clock appointment near you. Your office is in the Empire State Building, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Where is your appointment?
It's in the Helmsley Building. That's on 46th Street, I think.
Well, that's not very far from here. It's about 10 or 15 minutes.
Then how about 3:30? Is that all right with you?
Yes. I'm going to be here until about 5, so I have plenty of time.
Then let's say 3:30.
Are you going to bring those invoices with you?
Do you mean the ones from last week?
Yes. I'd really like to talk to you about that problem this afternoon.
Don't worry. I have them, and I don't think there's a big problem. I'm going to bring them with me, and I'm also bringing our catalogs to show you.
Do they include the new model?
The EBC-24? Yes, of course. I think you're going to be very interested.
Well, I'm sure you're right. Well, 3:30 then?
Yes, and your office is on the...
The 46th floor. It's just next to the elevators.
All right. See you then. Goodbye, Miss Adams.
Goodbye.
Excuse me. I'm Mr. Kawai of Mori Electronics. I have an appointment with Mr. Adams.
What time is your appointment?
It's at 3:30.
Oh, yes, here it is. Mr. Kawai, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Please, wait just one moment. I'm going to call Mr. Adams and tell him you're here. Have a seat.
That's all right.
Mr. Kawai is here for his 3:30 appointment. Is it all right if I send him in now?
Yes, Rose, that's fine.
Come this way, Mr. Kawai.
So the order is definitely going to be here by the end of August. Is that right, Mr. Kwai?
Yes, there's no problem there at all.
And servicing is going to be your responsibility, right?
Oh, yes.
Good. It's a deal then.
Yes, and thank you for doing business with my company.
Oh, don't thank me. Your company's products are top quality and your servicing is quick and expert. I'm happy to deal with you.
Well, thank you again.
Would you like some more coffee?
Yes, thanks.
More coffee, Rose.
The weather is wonderful today.
Yes. It is a good day, isn't it?
At home, it's much more humid at this time of year.
Don't you have a lot of typhoons, too?
Well, that's in September.
Ah, winter is the bad time in New York. How do you like New York?
I'm enjoying it very much. People are very friendly. Of course, English is still a problem.
No, your English is excellent. Thank you. Are you living here in Manhattan?
No, I'm staying in New Jersey.
Ah, New Jersey.
That's right. It's quite comfortable. But I'm going to start looking for a new place very soon.
Oh?
Yes. My wife is coming over from Japan in a month or so. We are going to live in an apartment.
Ah, so your wife is going to stay here with you.
Yes.
Does she speak English?
Oh, yes. She speaks very well.
Ah.
She was working for a foreign company in Tokyo.
Do you have any children?
Not yet. How about you?
I've got 3. Problems.
You're joking.
Well, they're good kids, but They still give me gray hair.
Repeat the following sentences twice. What about the other models? Which model do you think is good? Give me that one, please. How do I open an account? Here's my card. So $500 is all right? I have some traveler's checks to cash. Then how about 3:30? Is that all right with you? Then let's say 3:30. I think you're going to be very interested. I have an appointment. There's no problem there at all. Thank you for doing business with my company. It's quite comfortable.
After his meeting with Mr. Adams, Mr. Kawai returns to his company's office.
Were there any calls, Sue?
No, Mr. Kawai. You look a little tired.
Well, just a little. It was a busy afternoon. Is Mr. Shimizu here now?
No, he has an appointment at ABM now, but he's coming back in about an hour or so.
I see. Oh, and Sue,
Yes,
this order is a rush. Please collect Soki right away. It's very important.
I understand. Is it all right to finish this letter first?
Yes, another half hour isn't going to be a problem. But please send it before you leave the office tonight.
Sure, no problem at all. Anything else you'd like?
Yes, these letters. But there's no rush. Just send them out in tomorrow's mail.
Yes, Mr. Kawai. Import section. Yes, I see. Well, Mr. Kawai's right here. Just a moment, please. It's Mr. Shimizu's secretary. He's going to be late, and there's something she'd like to talk to you about.
Oh, all right. I'm going to take the call on my phone. Hello?
Before his wife comes to the States, Mr. Kawai starts looking for a new place.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry to stop you.
That's all right. What is it?
I'm trying to find Valley Stream Road. It's not on this map, and I can't seem to find it.
Valley Stream Road.
It's between Jefferson and Market Streets.
That's right. There is a street between Jefferson and Market. Maybe that's Valley Stream Road.
Can you give me directions?
Of course. See that traffic sign there?
At that corner? Yes, I see it.
You turn right at the sign and walk straight for about 6 blocks.
Straight for 6 blocks.
Straight for 6 blocks. When you cross Birchfield, that's the big street, you turn left.
Left on Birchfield. How do you spell that?
B-I-R-C-H-F-I-E-L-D. Wait a minute. I think Birchfield is on the map. See? Birchfield right here. And we're right here.
I see.
Okay, you turn left on Birchfield and walk straight until you come to a large brick fire station on your right.
A fire station.
That's right, a fire station.
A what?
A fire station. Oh, well, never mind. Do you understand these directions?
Well, they are a little complicated.
I tell you what, I can jog in that direction. Follow me and I'll show you the way.
Thank you. I'm coming. I'm sorry to be late. I had a little trouble finding the right place. My name is Kawai. I spoke with someone on the phone about the advertisement in the paper.
Yes, you were talking to me. I'm Bill Johnson, the manager.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. Just a minute. Follow me. It's right over here.
This is the one in the advertisement?
Yes.
Is it all right if I look around?
Certainly. This is the living room. Like the ad says, it comes with furniture.
It's very nice. How much is the rent?
We're asking $650 a month.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
Well, for a furnished townhouse in this area, that is the going price.
Can't you reduce the rent a little?
No, I don't think it's possible.
I see. The place is very nice.
Yes, and this is a very safe area.
If I take it, is there some kind of deposit also?
Well, you have to make a $200 deposit when you sign the lease. And you have to pay the first and last month's rent in advance.
I see. What happened to the deposit? Do I get that back when I leave?
Yes, you get it back if there is no damage.
Even if I leave before the lease is up?
No.
How long is the lease for?
It's a one-year lease.
I see. And does the rent include utilities?
It includes water, but you pay the gas and electric separately. Oh, and you pay the phone also.
Well, can I think about it for a day or two?
Sure, but if you're interested, don't wait too long. Other people are looking at the place.
I understand.
And can you fill out this application?
What's this for?
We have to check your references.
What kind of references?
Well, we check your company and that kind of thing.
I see.
A week later, Mr. Kauai goes back to Bill Johnson's to sign the lease.
So, Mr. Kauai, you can sign here.
I see. And this means that I can move in next weekend?
Yes, it's right here. Occupancy from the 1st of the month.
Yes, I see. All right. I sign here?
Yes, and don't forget the other 2 copies underneath.
That's it?
That's it. Now, Mr. Kauai, if you have the check.
Yes, I have it here. So this is a $200 deposit. The first and the last month's rent. Is that right?
Yes, a total of $1,500. And each month's rent is due on the 1st.
I understand. Now, what do I do about utilities?
I called for you, and the gas and electricity are going to be on from the 1st of the month.
Thank you. What do I do about phone?
Well, you have to buy one. You can get one almost anywhere now. Just call me as soon as you have one, and I can arrange things with the telephone company.
I see. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Here is your key.
Well, thank you for everything.
Thank you, Mr. Kauai. Just call me if there's anything I can do for you.
Mr. Kauai moves into his new place 1 week before Miki arrives. Because he wants to show Miki New York City, he reserves a hotel room in New York for the weekend when she arrives.
Hello? Is this a Clinton Hotel?
Yes, it is, sir. May I help you?
I'd like to reserve a room for...
1 minute, sir. You want the reservations desk.
Yes.
Reservations?
I'd like to make a reservation, please. Is that all right?
Of course, sir. And what is your name?
Kauai. K-A-W-A-I. My first initial is H.
And how many people?
2 people. My wife and I.
Okay. That's Mr. and Mrs. Kauai. And what are the dates, sir?
From the 6th to the 9th of this month. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
The 6th through the 9th? Let me check that for you, sir.
Please.
Hello?
We've got a double for Friday and Saturday nights, but I'm having a problem with the Thursday. We have a convention in here until Friday, and...
Oh, I see.
Let's see what I can do here. I can put you in a suite on Thursday night.
A suite? How much is that?
We can make it the same price as the double, $110 a night.
$110?
That's right. A suite is usually $200, but I can let you have it for the first night for $110.
Thank you.
But we're going to have to change rooms after the first night. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right then, Mr. Kwai. 2 persons from the 6th through the 9th, and it's going to be $110 a night. Are you going to be paying cash or with a credit card?
I'm going to use a credit card.
Fine. And do you have a number where I can contact you?
Yes, it's 201-5864. That's in the city.
201-5864. Is this your home or your office?
It's my office number.
And do you have a home telephone number?
Well, I'm just moving into a new place now. I don't know the number yet. I'm going to look. Here it is. 201-583-4582.
Okay, sir. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Repeat the following sentences twice. Were there any calls? This order is a rush. I'm going to take the call on my phone. I'm trying to find Valley Stream Road. Can you give me directions? How do you spell that? I had a little trouble finding the right place. Is it all right if I look around? Oh, that's more than I thought. This means that I can move in next weekend? What do I do about utilities? Is there anything else? I'd like to make a reservation, please. My first initial is H. I'm just moving into a new place now.